Let me call your attention to a serious factor in that. Begin with Wesley. Wesley was dealing with an Anglo-Saxon Protestant nation. Very few Catholics. Everyone spoke English. Oh, the Welsh spoke Welsh at home, but they spoke English. The Scots spoke Celtic at home, but they spoke English. It was can I say, monolithic society. People knew each other, they lived close together, and they all spoke the same language, same cultural background. They were all Church of England. If you want to have a prairie fire, you've got to pick on grass that's close enough together so one burning stock can set the others aflame. If you have a clump here and a clump there and a clump there, you can't get a prairie fire going. Charles Finney ministered in Upper New York State primarily. It was an Anglo-Saxon Protestant community. There were Presbyterians and Methodists as well as Episcopalian Baptists, but they all spoke English, and they all had a common social background. To a large degree, that was true with Moody. The influx from Southern Europe and from Europe had not occurred in the time of Moody. There has never been a revival similar to the kind Finney or Wesley had in a heterogeneous community. The Welsh revival was in Wales. The Korean revival was in Korea. The Ethiopian revival was in Ethiopia. The Hebrides revival was in the Hebrides. But there's never been a revival in a cosmopolitan city. Because the people next to each other have no contact with each other. It's like a clump of grass here and a clump of grass there. You can't get a prairie fire started. They don't touch each other. And there's never been that kind of revival in a heterogeneous community. See, Fenian revivals were when the Spirit of God fell on a geographical area, and the people in that area were affected. It's like the skeptical agnostic reporter from London that went down to report on Evan Roberts' ministry. And when as soon as he got inside the border of Wales, he felt it and got off at the first stop and was on his face on the bricks, crying out to God for forgiveness of sin. He hadn't been to a meeting or heard anybody preach. It was the geographical area was affected by the presence of God.